Well, hello, you filthy animals. It's me, Generic Pie, back with another video for you. It's been a while, people. It's been a while. Video games got in the way. OBS being an annoying piece of shit got in the way. Life got in the way. But with the World Tournament on the horizon, I have returned to make more nonsense videos for your eyes and ears and brain. Um, I was back on the Discord server for the first time in a while, and good old bhilly, frequent flyer on this channel, messaged me and said that he had played the best game he'd played in an entire year against Commander Swift. And I mean, come on, I can't say no to that shit. So it's a Friday night, my son is asleep, got nothing to do, got a beer on the go, and War of the Ring on the brain. So let's see what the hell's going on in this edition of Peepin Tom Bombadil. So in the blue corner we have Commander Swift, in the red corner we have bhilly, two seasoned veterans of the game, excellent players. And what cards have we got here? So the free people, Mr. Swift has Help Unlooked For, and Gwaihir the Windlord. Okay, so could see some sneaky business going on at the start with that Gwaihir. Could do some separation stations. And the red corner we have Half Orcs and Goblin Men. Nice. And Flocks, I mean, as I always say, if you're going to get Flocks, better to get it early, but all in all, a rather shitty card. No eyes, one rolled. Pretty solid roll there from bhilly, you know, not... For Shadow, that is absolutely fine. A less inspiring roll for the free people. I'm going to turn this down a little bit. I think we're going to get lots of very loud dice rolls otherwise. All right, let's see what happens. So passes, Isengard goes to war, pass again. We get an army moving to Gorgoroth. Oh yes, we have two tokens in play. And there was bidding at the start of the game. And Command Swift draws into a power 2 great. That is a very saucy card to have drawn there, Mr. Swift. Good token usage. bhilly says, interesting. Looking for those playable cards. So yes, I mean, one is playable, but with this dice roll, you don't really want to play Gwaihir. So yeah, bhilly is absolutely correct. Not really a playable card. bhilly draws into Orcs Mods playing again. Oh, okay, that's, yeah, not such a good card. I might be a little bit rusty here, people. I haven't even touched War of the Ring in like 6 months. Power 2 great on the board. And bhilly was saying, I hope you drew Path of the Roses. Yeah. Power 2 great is a rather nice card. I mean, it's nice to kind of hold on to Power 2 great and wait a bit longer, but in this instance, I think, yeah, you play it. You do this card cycling. And draws into Swords and Eriador. Okay. Okay, moving standard army movements to Nir Harad and Moranen. Swords and Eriador is played, continuing the... So we get lots and lots of card cycling here, which is great early game for the Freeps. Dane, solid through day and night. Probably going to get used for confusion. Okay, marching up towards the Jew line here from Moranen. Fellowship moves on the track. Oh, 6 on the first hit. Is Gandhi going to get sniped? One reveal. Okay, what does he do? Decides to... Oh, he does kill Gandhi. Okay, does decide to kill Gandhi for a 1. Fair enough. But yeah, but turns with Gandalf is very powerful potentially. The Saryman comes into Orthanc. And the fellowship is flipped before we go on to turn number 2. I'm going to have a sip of beer. All right. Athelas and Wisdom of Elrond have been drawn. Meanwhile, the Shadow gets Denethor's Folly and Lure of the Ring. Alrighty, right. So, not the sexiest cards, but Lure can be good here. You could potentially snipe Strider. Or at least get some good damage on the board there. Okay, let's fire ahead. 2 eyes in the box. A very uninspiring roll for the free people. Could see a swing towards more military antics with a roll like that. Gonna be a long one. What is this? Says Mr. Swift. Could use a ring, although I think Billy's trying to bait him there. He wants a ring. Alright, so Sauron goes to war. Orcs multiplying again is played. Beautiful card draw. I missed that. but that's a fantastic card draw there. Really, really perfect considering this army didn't move. The elves go one step away from war, so yeah, we're gonna have. Okay, which way is bhilly gonna swing? You got to go Woodland Realm with a power 2 great on the board, surely. Although having said that, he's already got this army. This army can go either way. This army can go either way. So bhilly's got options. Elves fully at war. This is just awkward though, isn't it? Because whatever bhilly does, the stronghold's going to be buffed because we've got 2 musters here. So it's kind of a game of trying to bait the free people into mustering, and then you go the other way, maybe. But yeah, this will be interesting to see how it plays out. All right, so because of the elven situation, bhilly is going to go for the Woodland Realm and go for Gondor. I think that makes a lot of sense. Naturally, musters in the Woodland Realm, but at least this means you can get the Woodland Realm under siege this turn. Yeah, had to be done like this. Makes a lot of sense. Osgiliath, no card. Gondor goes one step away from war. Okay, that's interesting. So he's deciding to not get the Woodland Realm under siege this turn. I suppose whichever way you go, you're going to get 1 less mustering because you're either going to get a slightly cheaper Minas Tirith under siege because the Gondor won't be able to get to war, or you get an extra. But this could mean that Woodland Realm is very buffed up because you could potentially get that up to 4 elites now. So I wonder what the thinking there was. bhilly. He's better at this game than me, so I'm sure he knew what he was doing, but I'd be curious to hear the thinking there. So bhilly gets 1 hit, Commander Swift gets none back. 1 guy scoots away into Minas Tirith, the cowardly fool. With the final die, Minas Tirith is put on siege. Okay. So yeah, that's interesting. So you're really allowing this to just get buffed up to high heaven. So I wonder what's going on there. Like, is sure obviously bhilly knows that. So is he wanting Commander Swift to just really get this one buffed to the max, and then he's going to go somewhere else? Is he going to go dwarfage way? Is he going to swing back here and try and get a cheap Lorien once you've used up the whole force pool in the dew line? I mean, how many elves have we got left? Still 2 more, so you probably get 1 more in there, and then you're kind of limited to how many elves you can actually get in these 2. But yeah, interesting play there from bhilly. Can it relate to the card somehow? I guess he's got Denethor, so you know that makes Minas Tirith slightly more tempting. But anyway, on we go, Christian soldiers. Black Captain Commands and Horde from the east. Okay, good cards there for the shadow. Meanwhile, the free people get King Brand's men. Perfect timing for King Brand's. And there's another way. So we get some very good kind of Protect the Fellowship cards here. There is another way is a bit early in the game, as alas is always decent. Not that it's any use right now. All right, so yeah, another very military heavy roll for the free people. Going to just get mustering non-stop. Yeah, Bailey's saying long game. Okay, I might have to speed up my commentary because this could go on forever otherwise. Candyman has returned in Fangorn. The Witch King comes into Minas Tirith. Everyone goes to war. King Brandsman is played. Yep. Spirit of Mordor is drawn. Yeah, so now obviously this army. So we're building up armies in Umbar. Woodland Realm is now under threat. Presumably you muster again. He's thinking about it. Yeah, he goes for it. He goes to the full mustery. So this is the downside of what bhilly's doing. There is an argument there for doing a single and a single. That has a downside in the fact that it can make taking casualties awkward. But it does mean that you have more elites left, because the issue that Commander Swift might have in this situation is, while these strongholds are protected by a power 2 great, there's literally 1 elven elite left in the pool. So these could be quite cheap strongholds. But in the short term, dew line's looking uber strong. We got Danes in your pocket. We got a mega stronghold here. We got, King Brand's shown up just to moon at these fools in Old Forest Road. Strong elves are strong, says bhilly. He is correct. Denethor's Folly is played. Good Denethor. Chewing on those grapes like a madman. Black Cabinet Commands is also played, so we get a bunch of schmucks heading south to Minas Tirith. Plays They Are Terrible. Gets only the one hit. That's very unfortunate. Although Command Swift gets none back, so bad dice all round. Decides to stop and draw. Cycles into Grond. Woof. Minas Tirith is attacked again. Better luck with They Are Terrible this time, maybe? Much better luck with They Are Terrible. I think that almost wipes it out. Yeah, so very good They Are Terrible. Only 2 left. I presume you press now. Commander Swift is not rolling hot, to say the least. 0 hits back from him. Cycles into the Lidless Eye. No card, no cards. And bhilly just rolls two 6s. And Commander Swift gets a hit. Well done, Commander Swift. I'm so proud of you. Good job, old boy. Useless Gondor. Yeah, they did a bad job, those Gondorians. Looking pretty doomed here. I mean, obviously you can now muster in Dol Amroth. It's not like he does have Corsairs. You've got a bit of time there, but this is going to fall. So this is the best game Billy's played in a year. So it's pretty normal so far. Some wild stuff is going to happen. I wonder what it's going to be. I'm quite curious because I don't see where the weirdness is coming yet. It's going to come from somewhere. Some kind of desperation tactics from somebody. Southrons and Eastlings are 1 step away from war. Gone to turn number 4. Red Arrow and Has the Steward. Super stacked hand here from the Free People. Not that they had much option. Yeah, I'm guessing what's going to happen. If I was going to make a prediction, is we're going to see a crazy amount of separation from, because Free People are just too goddamn slow. They're going to be like, we're going to lose. I'm going to have to separate. A bunch of companions are going to come on the board, and the proverbial shit will hit the fan. Wormtongue and Return of the Witch King. Meh cards there. You guys are on like 14th breakfast at this point. Yeah, guys, like, not much urgency about dunking that ring, hobbits. Come on. All right, so we've actually got 2 character dice for the Free People this time. That's exciting. Huzzah. And meanwhile, a very solid roll there for the Shadow. Can do lots of military shenanigans, get the Southrons to war. Right, so Free People move, double 5. So takes over Losanak to prevent it being annoying and starts marching the Witch King south. Meanwhile, the Fellowship moves again. They're missed again. Good times for Fellowship, finally. Some good movement there. Southrons are fully at war. More mustering in Dol Amroth. I mean, why not? I guess you could wait a bit longer, but just in case he does, he's just baiting you and could play Corsairs, you might as well just do it now. And okay, now the Witch King goes north. Is that just to try to cover Path of the Woes, which isn't really remotely a threat right now? Or is he going to try and do some kind of march over here and get a cheap... What can you do with these attacks? You can't really... Oh, you got Wormtongue. You do have Wormtongue. That could be interesting. Wormtongue, 2 attacks. You can start taking over Gondor here, potentially. Although, but wait, no, Rohan's already at war. What am I talking about? I'm talking shit. Red Arrow is played. Pell, no card from Southrons and Eastlings. Cool. Command Swift naturally rolls a 1, of course. So easy. Yeah, the Gondorians really are not in fighting Fettle today. Lamadon is taken. No, it's not. Change of plan. Musters a reg in South Rune and a reg in Dol Guldur. That's interesting. Is that fear of any kind of cheeky, just covering his arse from any kind of cheeky shenanigans there? Perhaps. I presume he's planning on playing Horde from the east, so that would make a full stack, I think, here. So that makes sense. And I guess you're thinking... I guess he's just worried about some kind of cheeky backdoor shenanigans, potentially taking Dol Guldur. if he gets a apocalyptic roll with no rings. So okay, Edoras is moving to protect Helm's Deep. Iron Hills moves to Erebor. Draws into a Deadly Strife. Armies start moving towards East Rune and to Lamadon. Yep, so the Lamadon moves comes just a bit later. So potentially could muster like a leader in here first thing next turn. Maybe, I don't know, like an Elven Reg somewhere else or something like that. Turn number 5, New Powers Rising and Ring Racer Abroad. So again, a very, very stocked hand. I mean, you can get rid of some of the trash here. Like get rid of Lidless Eye and Wormtongue or something like that. Lidless Eye and Wormtongue, yep. Meanwhile, Imrahil of the Namrath, okay, well, that's good timing. Interesting that bhilly has kind of not sent this army south to... He's kind of using this as a bulwark between Minas Tirith to protect Minas Tirith from any stuff over here or to potentially take Rohan. But this army, certainly no guarantees this will take Dol Amroth. But you could draw into Corsairs or get Shadow Gather or something if you need to reinforce. Okay, nice roll there for the free people. Got no day without dawn, but he doesn't know that, so he's got to move. Biddy seems to only be able to hit on a single dice roll on the 6. Not a bad tile though. I think you have to eat that. Yep. Now we get Ring Race from Abroad. Ring Race head to Lamadon. Dilemma's put under siege. So I guess he probably, yeah, obviously you can gamble, and then after one round of combat, then you play Imrahil once you've lost an elite to try and get full value out of it. No point playing it, probably no point playing it previously. And I suspect the Shadow won't take this down in 1 die. That would be very unlucky, I think, for the free people. Even, well, having said that, they have just drawn into a Deadly Strife, so, yeah, okay, maybe it is doable. Okay, yeah. I take it back. I think Dolamroth was probably screwed. Maybe it would have been better to play Imrahil just while you could. It does get you 1 HP and a reroll, which could be quite big. Although bhilly rolls an absolutely horrific Deadly Strife, so maybe my original instinct was correct. Swifty gets 4, only 3 hits, which is also pretty poor. So pretty meek Deadly Strife. Round 2. Surely we're not going to get like a Dead Witch King situation, are we? He said it's the craziest game he's played all year. Could be a Dead Witch King situation. How many hits has he? How many HP has he got? He's got 9. He'd have to take... Nah, there's no way. There's no way. I suppose he could do 5 hits here with the no quarter and then another 5 the next round. For the next round. It's in theory is possible, but it would be incredibly unlikely. Especially when he's just played some more bats to counter that no quarter. But bhilly's rolling stinky poo poo trash. 1 each. Round 3, no card. Bhilly rolls 1 hit. Swifty rolls 1. Yeah, no one's rolling well enough here. But decides to press to try and quell the potential Kirdans, or not that there's many elves left, or Imrahil. No card. Oh, yeah, the free people are just going to hang on in here. It looks like anyway. I'd be amazed if they don't. Oh, he's going for the Deadly Strife at the end. Surely. Oh no, what was that? You didn't mean to show him. Oh, okay, okay, well, yeah, obviously he's playing it. And he gets the 2 hits. So, okay. So, yeah, because, I mean, okay. Imrahil would have actually worked. That 1 HP would have, in fact... Because bhilly rolls, I mean, it's freakish. 9 times out of 10, that would fall, even with the additional, you'd think. Although with that extra reroll as well, could have actually... Yeah, okay. Strong arguments there for maybe playing the Imrahil. Woodland Realm put under siege finally. New Powers Rising is played. Right. Good stuff. So yes, I mean, Strong cards for the Shadow all round, pretty much. God, the cupboard is bare. The cupboard, the larder was full before the winter, but it's been a cruel winter, and now we just got fucking the real crumbs of fucking threats, and promises left. Um. All right, Helm's Deep is fully operational. We get some. No, they decide not to go to Fold. We decide to build up the armies in the Gap of Rohan. And in East Rune, was it? Yeah, so no. What's going on here? Okay, little army moves here. All right, fair enough. Make your mind up, Bhilly. What's going on here? I'm confused. North Rune to East Rune, and something else. Oh, here we go. Here we fucking go. We've got a bunch of dudes. So we've got a hobbit, a dwarf, and a man. Okay, so yeah, see this is why Bhilly's smarter than me. Exactly why I didn't leave Druiden. Because he was wary. He knew that this type of thing was on the table. This type of threat was on the table. Yeah. I suppose when you've kind of got like a cornered animal, you don't want to anger them in a sense. So if you, I guess there's a danger of if he leads Druiden, then maybe you can get some kind of through a day and a night shenanigans, and especially if you start putting them to war. Or you could potentially get a retake of Minas Tirith if it's a big enough army. I don't know. Just stuff can happen. But having said that, Bhilly's on 5 VPs. It looks like at the moment Bhilly's got kind of a stranglehold on the game. But the Free People do have dead men up their sleeve. So that could be tasty. Oh, this could be a good dead men situation, maybe. But what's he going to do with dead men? Where's he going to go? Could take back Umbar. Could go for Umbar. Take back Pelargir, go for Umbar. Interesting. Bozza takes over. Mr. Boromir takes over as the guide. Bhilly is, he sees the imminent threat and starts moving armies from Minas Morgul. For what it's worth, I think you kind of have to. If you just try to race me, you're like 2 turns behind. Yeah, he's absolutely right. I mean, if you look at the amount of movement that the Free People have done, by turn 5, they have moved 4 steps. That's abysmal. That's like less than a movement a turn. Like you can't win like that unless you do something crazy to try and slow down the Shadow. And Bhilly's moving at like a solid pace, 5 VPs. He's taking Gondor. I mean, you're just going to grind down the Dew line, or just there's just many avenues that Bhilly's got. Bhilly's way ahead on that front. Bhilly, I'd need to fully wipe in a siege, absolutely. So here we get the dead men. Goes to Lamadon, interestingly. So he's going to presumably try and take back Dol Amroth. He's going to start mustering there and then try and take back Dol Amroth. I'm not going for Umbar. I suppose what are you going to do going for Umbar with a small army that size? You're not going to get anywhere. And in Pelargir, you're too close to the Shadow army, so you're too vulnerable. So I think, there's a lot of logic in going to Lamadon. You can actually get one more muster in, and then you can attack Pelargir. It's a shame he hasn't got through a day and a night anymore. I think he must have played that for its combat effect, or just discarded it. Okay, armies join up in Iron Hills and in Osgiliath. Musters. Oh no, sorry. Of course he isn't muster. He gets Aragorn. You can't crown him there. Oh shit. Crap. So now he's attacking Dol Amroth. He does have Anduril, which, as we all know, is an incredibly powerful card. He's also got a Heroic Death. So not a very big army. Can easily get wiped. Bhilly doesn't have any Deadly Strifes, though. In fact, he's got pretty much nothing. So Anduril could do the job with a nice dice roll. But the Witch King is giving chase. And we go on to turn number 6. Shadow's Gather is drawn. And a red tile. Meanwhile, we get Axe and Bow. So a Mighty Attack could be good here. And Thranduils. Virtue declares in Liberal Dale. 18th Breakfast Engage. 4 Eyes in the Pool. And Will City. Okay, very nice, very nice. Still no Day Without Dawn. Do you have it? Do you have it? So now, this is quite funny. I'm not sure I've ever seen that done before. Seeing Aragorn crowned when he doesn't actually, he's attacking a stronghold. That is a novel play. I suppose could you say it's a little bit risky? I mean, Anduril, does it have to be? No, Strider or Aragorn. Okay. I was just thinking, are there any? It allows the Shadow to potentially use forward mustering cards. However, no forward mustering cards work on an army of just Southrons and Easterlings. Okay, so you're aware that he's already played the one card that could be played there, half orcs and goblin men. So yeah, okay, there's logic there, because otherwise you just definitely don't want this army to grow. If that army grows, you're gonna have a bad time. Okay, Witch King gets closer. Armies combine an Orthanc. This could be a catastrophic move, but let's try. Yeah, I think Commander Swift has to try. He has to try. So I'm assuming you have Anduril, so just roll some 6s. Yeah, you'll be fine. Interestingly, starts... Oh, he plays... Beautiful. Yes, Swifty. Forgot, of course. I love this. So he's done 2 things that you very rarely... I think the only person I've ever really seen do that before is Disgruntled Veteran. That's like his signature move. He loves using those mustering cards when he's attacking strongholds. But okay, the Witch King is now bearing down. Looking very, very scary. Let's think about the other move. Moves a single reg to Osgiliath. Okay. Okay, these dudes just scamper away, deciding, I guess, what Commander Swift is thinking is, I don't want to attack into this, then get trapped in a stronghold, and then basically, you know, if Bhilly's he's obviously a smart guy, what he would do is then sit on that stronghold and make sure that there is no possible way for Aragorn to live, you know. If he has to take it slow, he'll take it slow. He'll send reinforcements. He'll send elites. He'll make it so that like he bleeds Aragorn out, even if he, you know, gets a lucky Anduril and is able to take. Suppose you could have scampered away to Anfalas or something like that with the army, but ultimately you do want that army to waste the Shadow's time. So interesting, yeah. So I wonder what's going to happen to Aragorn and Gimli. Ooh, he says. DA, leave Witch King behind in rear guard, no card. He's worried. That's clever. He's worried about Witch King getting sniped because there's a hobbit. And that is one of the only ways that Bhilly could feasibly lose this game, is kind of, you know, Witch King dying, losing that die, and, you know, stodging up the game. I'm not letting you kill him. So Bhilly rolls 3 6s. Very good, very good. One swirl still rolling absolutely horrifically. Let's have a look at the dice. We can't really see, but either way, the dice have been bad this game, and I feel like Swans have had more of those negatives than Bhilly has. Press. He decides not to press. He stops. Bhilly moves the Fellowship. They are hit. It's an eye. They're revealed in Path Celebrant. DA attacked again. I'm wishing he would know Witch King. 2 6s. These hobbits. This army has been so disappointing. You know, there's such an epic invasion of Lamadon, and then this pathetic assault on Dol Amroth. They're not even assaulting. They just kind of sat there like a mother hen on a rotten egg. All right. Dane's played. Nice. If I hadn't been actually waiting for it, it probably would have worked. Interesting. Yeah, so Bhilly saw it coming. To be fair, I'm happy having got Aragon Cran and diverted that Mordor army away from Rohan for a bit. Yeah, it's definitely bought him a lot of time. Ultimately, Gondor is still taken, but what you're trying to do as a free people here is ultimately waste time. Anything else is a bonus. So it's good play by Swifty. VFI foes, Pits of Mordor and Cruel Weather. But it means you have a potential corruption game on our hands now. Okay, Palantir City and okay, Palantirs and Wills. Still no Day Without Dawn. Battleship's flipped with the Will. Monsters Roused is drawn. Axe and Bow is played. Red card goes into the the hunt. Elven Cloaks also goes in. Ringers. Okay, this is a really tile heavy turn. Everyone's getting tile cards, playing tile cards. Fellowship moves. Bhilly, man. What is this? You've done some deal with Mephistopheles. 3 6s on single dice. 666. Bit suspicious. Bit suspicious there. Axe and Bow goes to random, draws Pippin. Okay, trying to preserve. That went perfectly there. And Pippin pops out in with Gandyman into Fangorn. That's rather appropriate. Elite goes to Moria. Pass. Nope. Nope. Elite goes to North Dunland. Big armies coming up there. So maybe he's looking to... Yeah, they're looking to take one of the Elven strongholds. Looking at that, you'd probably presume Rivendell. It's weaker. And you can still get it up to... You can still get it up to 5 dice if you do all the musterage. But it's not going to be easy. The Lamroth army starts chasing. I like games where stuff happens in Andrast and Drawithlar. Always fun when that happens. Tricky. Damn, this is rough. The North starts going one step closer to war. Isengard. Oh, okay. Okay, interesting. Okay, so it looks like Bhilly is going for... that's a cool play. He's going to do Shadows Gather from this army to this army and then go for Grey Havens. So yeah, okay, that's cool. I mean, obviously still has to get rid of a Power 2 Great, but that's potentially a very cheap stronghold, which is what you want. You want to just kind of spread the... This is ultimately why, I guess, on some level, why Bhilly was happy for this to get fully stacked, because it's just... As long as he can use these two armies to at least take Erebor, if he can get a cheap stronghold somewhere else, it doesn't really matter, because he's just managed to use up all of the mustering in one location. So like that was, I think like Biddy was just playing a very, very long game. Could be anything, says Bihilly. I wonder what he's going to do. We get another ring usage, this time with the Fellowship again. So Fellowship is kind of making a bit of a dash for it here. Biddy rolls a 1 on a single die. Unbelievable. I guess once you've rolled 3 6s from the devil, that's when you've used it all up. You can't do it anymore. You have to start rolling 1s at that point. So number 8, the shadow lengthens. And Balrog of Moria. Could be useful. I mean, I don't get the feeling he's going to go for Lorien, though. Fearful Host, Horn of Gondor, and... Sorry, it's just Horn of Gondor and Rise of Theoden. Nice daylight, potentially. Fellowship is getting gradually inching its way close to Mordor. Still a long way to go, though, for those little bobbits. And they're not going to get there this turn by the looks of it. Yeah, I think as free people, you're hoping to get over the line this turn, because you need to get your skates on, hobbits, guys. Okay, so Swifty is thinking, yeah, get the dwarves to war, then he can use them as a way of defending Grey Havens. That's nice. That's a nice play. I like that. And also it means Erebor can be mustered even more. You could get some, you know, extra elites or leaders in there if you want to, potentially. But okay, maybe he is now Gonna go for Lorien then. Maybe I was wrong. Either way, you're splitting the mustering of the elves. Dwarves at war. Gets rid of a power too great. It's a real race here. Musters another really in Eredluin. An elite in Eredluin. Nice. Okay, so there you are. Just was that? I wonder what that move was. Why you went to Moria then? Was that maybe to try and bait a mustering Lorien? Because he could have just moved them here in the first place. Okay, now we've got a fully stacked Greyhaven. The thing is, this army is now very hard to reinforce. That's the real benefit here. Yeah. Good. Swords of Eredor's actually done something in this game. That's nice. All right. Oh, okay. And now the Lorien army's left and is going to Dimril Dale, which is potentially going to slow down this army because it can't freely take Rivendell without potentially leaving Moria unguarded. Interesting. A sting in the tail of the elves. Horn of Gondor is put on the table. Interesting. Dale from Woodland Realm. Hold the line. So what Bhilly is looking at, 5 victory points here. So where do you get them? Looks, well, Dale, Erebor. That's 3. Then you just need 1 more stronghold. And you take 1 of Greyhaven's or Rivendell. Yeah? I guess. No card. 1 hit, 1 hit. Commander Swift gets 3 hits. Well, that could have gone better. Indeed. Press, thinking, decides to go to Old Forest Road. You sneaky little beans. So he's just kind of getting the right-sized army to get a full stack on Erebor, I guess? Or is he just trying to take Dale and just get the victory point? At this moment, it is not clear. Fellowship moves again. Double 6 hits with an eye. That's nice, but only 1 hit because of the natural use of Horn of Gondor. So the Fellowship is okay. Net 1 corruption pre-Mordor with... It's unlikely you're going to get perfect efficiency with these guys and no hobbits. So from a corruption perspective, the Fellowship isn't looking great. But obviously, well, yeah, and especially if the free people if they have to rush. I mean, at the moment, it's still heavily leaning towards Shadow, although Swift has put up a good fight. Holling goes to Troll Shores, going for Rivendell. Maybe he's just thinking, yeah, sure, you can attack Moria. I don't give a shit. You know, take those victory points. Take that stupid mountainous underground layer, and I will just raise the land of elves. We go on to turn number 9, Shadows of the Misty Mountains, and give it to us. Meanwhile, we get there and back in the power of Tommy B. Ooh, could be a good time to play the power of Tommy B. Protect the Shire, waste more time if that is the other avenue for points potentially. Yeah, because I suppose how are you getting over the line here? Does make you think. So he could go for Edoras, couldn't he? 4 cities, and then you just need 1 more stronghold. Yeah, this army takes Edoras. This army takes Shire, because that's going to be hard to take. And then this army takes Rivendell. That's what I would be thinking about as Bhilly at this point. Shire, Edoras, and that's why he's got this big fat army here. And then you have to kind of bait the free people to like not only break out of the Woodland Realm siege, but attack into like a fully stacked Dale. Yeah, I'm guessing that's the plan here. But Power of Tommy B could make things a little bit more complicated. Oh my good god. That's not the role you wanted, actually, at this point in time. I mean, you're getting into Mordor. Yeah, Bhilly says that's probably not good for you. Yeah, I think Bhilly is absolutely correct. Monsters Rouse is played, especially with that kind of thing happening. Yeah, that's a really nice card for this situation. Fellowship hides. Full stack in Troll Shores. First ship moves. They're hit. Revealed. Yeah, this hunt. Yeah. Rough old ride for the Bobbits. Shire is attacked. Oh, we don't get to use the power of Tom Bombadil. This is Peepin Tom Bombadil, Swift. How inconsiderate of you. This is thematic if you'd played the power of Tom Bombadil. Although Billy can't roll. Nor can Swift. God damn, these rolls, man. This is like one of the worst selection of dice rolls I've ever seen. Actually, can I change my retreat direction? Sure. Narrator. Like, he wishes he didn't say sure. No, actually, that's fine. Okay, I thought that might have been like a turning point in the game. Nah, no big deal. Fellowship hides again. Eisen no card. We're taking the hobbits to Eisen no card. Fords of Eisen, of course. Right. I was trying to think where he's actually attacking there. Okay. Yeah, but Hilly's rolling so much better than Swift here. It's unreal. I'd love to see the actual dice stats. It must be brutal. Hilly rolls a 6 on the hunt. First ship is revealed into Mordor, naturally. The tiles haven't been too bad overall, though. Especially... So what happened there? So they're revealed... Oh, so it was a double eye. Was it a double eye? Sorry, this is really bad entertainment here. Whatever happened, it wasn't that exciting. Fellowship hides. Army is... Okay, now, yeah, so he's taking this. It's exactly what I predicted would happen. So it's looking like it's going to be a rather comfortable victory for... So it's either going to take an absolutely heroic run up Mordor combined with a heroic hold of Rivendell. How else can you survive in this situation? I don't know. Can this army take back Edoras? Maybe. Doesn't seem likely. Can these armies take back Dale? Doesn't seem likely. Can this army take back this? Doesn't seem likely. I feel like the only two ways are for an absolutely heroic hold of Rivendell combined with a heroic, miraculous charge up Mount Doom. And another red tile goes in, so yeah. It's turn 10. Let's have a look at this hunt pool. Wizard Staff and Celeborn's Galadriel. Build the pool, everybody. I will be shocked if I win from here. Yeah, I'll be shocked if you win from here too, Swifty. Build the hunt pool, guys. There we go. So it's okay. I feel like there've been more tiles put in than that. Do they have more tiles in hand? Bhilly does have one more red tile. Okay, so yeah. But there's still some very nice tiles in there. Some zeros. Yes, it's not a bad pool apart from the reds, really. Moves, hits a 3. Yeah. Good start. But he's got lots. Having said that, the free people have got a lot of movement this turn. But the Shadow's got quite a lot of attacks. But having said that, so I mean, let's look at this, right? I mean, he can actually win it this turn. It's not unthinkable, given the non-reveals left. I mean, it's very unlikely, but especially if you get down to Gollum straight away, then the zeros suddenly become non-reveals. The 2 becomes a non-reveal. You just got to dodge. I mean, okay, it's easier said than done. You've got to dodge like half the pool of ice and reds. It's still very unlikely. You're basically tossing like, 5 heads in a row. But we've all seen that happen before. So interesting. This could be exciting. Red tile goes in there. Okay. Athalas. Healing. Not. Okay, only one. Obviously, because there's no Strider. Rivendell under siege. Decides not to go for the glory, the incredibly unlikely victory. Instead sends this guy back. So now with these... So I guess are you trying to Take back Edoras. You just used Angeril. Athalas even. I would have, if I was going to try and go defensive, I would have kept Angeril and use that to try and have some remote chance. I'm not sure what that achieves here unless I'm missing something. You're just relying on Rivendell now.
Wizard is never late.
Oh, the Gandyman
Nor is
can.
he early. He arrives precisely when he means to.
The mouth comes into play in Dol Guldur. Pass. All the leadership goes to Rivendell. Yeah. Leadership just goes everywhere. Mouth comes to Party and Dale. Yeah, so he's just... It just looks like Bhilly's just got this locked down now. Fighting Urukai. Great. Perfect. I mean, what cards have you got as well? You got a Desperate Battle. You got an Onslaught. You got a Cruel as Death. You got good cards. 3 people have a Heroic Death, which you're kind of hoping to save for Mordor. So as to play there is another way. You got Daylight, 2 Daylights. That's good. Not bad defensive cards at all. So we just need to remind. We need all the dice luck to swing back now. Okay, 1 hit for Bhilly. 3 hits for Bhilly. Okay, great start. 3 hits back for Commander Swift. Draws into a Relentless Assault. Surely this is game over. Surely. Relentless Assault against Shield Wall. 2 minus 1. So 1. 0. Cruel as Death against Daylight. 1. Swifty gets 2. It's one guy. One guy against 6 HP. Press. One guy against 5 HP. It's dead. Surely that's GG. What are you gonna... What's... Okay, he's gonna have to just take back Edoras. That's the only thing he can do, right? Raiders of Theoden. Okay, so he's mustering an extra schmuck in Helm's Deep. But couldn't you have just done that with the... Oh, no, okay, he can't do that with a Palantir die. Okay, that makes sense. So he's now getting the armies to then try and put Helm's Deep back under siege once this army leaves Helm's Deep. I mean, to be fair, you have got the Gandyman. And you've got a Heroic Death. And you can just attack this city until, you know, somebody wins. So I think on balance, this is the correct play from Commander Swift, because I think the chance... Well, I don't know, actually. I don't know. They both are such long shots. And because you're doing this, you've only moved once this turn. So you're still going to need another incredibly freakish... Well, having said that, now if you say about Edoras, you can then make a dash for Minas Tirith. If you can survive this round and take Edoras, you can then go for MT. If there's anyone left. Maybe that's the vain hope. But this needs to go very well. For the Orlings. Candy flips. Advantageous. Gets 2 hits, and the advantageous does do something, but he gets 1 back. So okay, presses naturally. Not the worst, you know. By Commander Swift's standards, this game that was like a vicious assault with, like, you know, 2 or 3 hits. Incredible stuff. So attacks again naturally with the final die. No card. Onslaught. Oh, sorry. This is... Where's this? Attack the stack from Fords. Oh, he's attacking from Fords. He's just... Okay, he's just doing like a kamikaze attack, basically. 3? Bloody hell. Commander Swift rolls 4. Stacks 1 for Onslaught and gets another hit with the Onslaught. Fucking hell. Good job, Kamikaze Army. You've done very... Okay, surely that's GG. Surely. Plays Heroic Death. Okay. That's good. You can kill one of your big boys to try and soak up all the hits. Swifty. Oh, still only gets 1 hit though. Swifty. 2 hits. You got 1. Oh, who dies? Gimli, of course, yeah. Press and pray. So they've got 5 HP, 6 HP against 3 HP, but no rerolls for the shadow. No cards to the free people. Oh, Swifty, baby! He rolls the... You know, you do a deal with the devil, bhilly. It's going to come back to bite you in the form of 3 6s for the good guys. Oh, only 4 combat dice. Oh, come on. That's cruel. That is cruel. It's not fair. Biddy rolls 2 back. Oh my god, 1 HP left against... Okay, this is nuts. This is getting nuts. Why did I sack Gimli? Is that or Gandalf? Yeah, that's true. He did the right choice. Come on, Swift gets 1 hit. Bihili can't hit now. Oh my god, it's 1v1. Mono-y-mono. Oh. Wild. Crazy battle. That was, well, fair fucks, man. And the other interesting thing is here is that because of that Kadmikaze army, which I think was the right choice, now Orthanc is completely undefended and Helm's Deep is still alive. So, how are the turntables? Interesting. If like Bhilly gets an apocalyptic dice roll here, it could just be a military victory. It could be a straight military victory if he gets like no musters, and this guy just takes down Moria. That would be funny. I didn't even look at the cards. Last Battle and Challenge the King and Musterlings of Longplan War, Pantry of Orthanc. Okay. So Bhilly has rolled 1 muster. 1 muster. Ooh, boy. So that's 1 elite. But what's the free people going to roll? Interesting. And a lot of characters as well. So you can't really get these reinforcements over. Well, you can, I suppose, but it's going to... interesting. But this army isn't big enough to do anything. I'm not going to think about it too much. I'm quite tired, and this has been a long video. So, Helm's Deep, mustering. Okay, he's trying to combine these armies. Maybe to do something. This is really interesting. Here's something you don't see every day. Musterlings of a Longplan War. Yeah. He needs the armies. Right, Challenge the King. It's played. Oh, hello. Oh, mate. Okay, Bhilly, I get it now. If Aragorn just dies now, it's just genuinely one of the stupidest, funniest games ever. Oh my god, that's so funny. I've never seen that, literally never. So brutally unlucky. I think I've seen it in someone else's replay. I've never had it in a game that I've played. Let's have a look at that hunt pool. I mean, there were a lot of eyes in there, but come the fuck on. That is so stupid. But are those 3 eyes presumably are still all removed from the pool though? So that means the pool is still actually, I mean, your odds of getting over the line with the free with the bobbits is significantly increased at least. Although you're now more likely to hit the red tiles. So, come see, come saw. All right, so you guys coming back to defend Minas Tirith. What's Swifty gonna do? What is Swifty gonna do here? I don't know. Moves the Fellowship. 0 reveal. But they are revealed, so that means you can't win the game this turn. By that means. But can Bhilly win the game this turn? By attacking into here. Can he do it? Has he got enough moves? 1, 2, 3. So let's say he moves 1, 2, moves leadership with the dagger. 1, 2, move leadership, 3, 4. So yes, he can attack. So that would be the plan, I guess. Or do that. Or do that. That's going to slow him down. Nice play. Very nice play. That forces Dave the Diver. Yeah. Musters, naturally. Yeah. Everything's going to the plans. The army is marching towards Edoras. The leadership comes in, so you can actually get to Edoras. Other leadership moves around. Pass. Yeah, outside. They're knocking on the door now. What can he do? Use a ring to do another muster. Okay, yep, that makes perfect sense. What's the pool like now for the Freeps? They've just got a bunch of regs. Wow, that's not usually see that much mustering in a game. Very, apart from the Northmen, been an awful lot of mustering in this game. Okay, so Bhilly is playing the long game. No, he's not. Did he go for it? Yeah, we just go for it. So he was thinking about playing the long game and trying to get Helm's Deep. I guess he's worried about potentially losing to a dunk next turn if he does that. But with that pool, I mean, yeah, it's a kind of pool. It's a very swingy pool as far as pools go. Could be very good or very bad. Shines. Okay, so we've got 10 HP, no rerolls against 6 HP with the city defensive bonus and a daylight. I feel like the free people are going to hold on here. 3 hits back. Yeah, good start for the free people on balance. No card. Daylight, nice. Bhilly gets 1 hit. Come on, Swiss. Come on, Swiss, getting those 5s now. Stop. How is this game still going? Yeah, this is mad. I love Rohan, says Commander Swift. I can't believe they won that fight in Edoras. That was wild. That was wild. I have to run the odds on that because they were not good. All right, what's going on here? Almost are in toil. Many kings the service of Mordor. We get all the eyes. Well, I mean, Fellowship's not gonna. Oh wait, though. Oh my goodness, does that give the free people like a genuine chance at a military victory? He's still got 2 musters and a ring though, so he can muster potentially quite a lot of Northern. So probably not. He hides the Fellowship. Uses Mithril Coat and Sting. Very nice. Gives himself some protection there. There's also not many eyes left. There are not many eyes left. In fact, there are 2. Oh, those fuckers did go back in, did they? Oh, that's so unfair. I feel like the fact that you lose Aragorn and you don't remove any of the eyes is just cruel. That's just, I mean, that's mean on the part of these Italian designers. Helm's Deep is mustard, not ketchup. Mustering in Orthanc. More reinforcements to Helm's Deep and to Edoras. Empty, maybe? No, just defensive. Isengard Elite goes to Orthanc. Yeah, Orthanc's being buffed up again. Move the Fellowship. You've got to move them, especially with Mithril Coat on the table. Oof. Classic. Do I risk him? Goes for it. Not an eye. Not an eye. Not an eye. Not an eye. A 1. Perfect. Perfect. This could be the win for Swifty. Swifty poos. Fords of Eisen. So he's trying to get a bit of an arm, but this army's there's a reasonable sized force in Rohan now, and the Gandhi man is coming out to play, stepping out to Western Met. We go on to turn number 13. Shelob and Corsairs too. I mean, Corsairs Strife not really useful in this situation, but Shelob could be crucial potentially. Meanwhile, we get a blue tile and Kieran ships. Oh, you had an extra turn. Oh, okay. So, okay, that's nice. So they just moved that back because he accidentally played with 6 dice last turn. He's got enough dice to win the game. Assuming he just rushes. Rolls a 1. Oh dear for Bhilly. Oh dear. He says no way. He naturally puts Shelob in. Come on. Another twist, please. Give me some mad red tile shit. No way did you top deck it. He's trying to draw more nice cards here. I guess he's going to play... What was he searching for there? If he's got Smeagol Nice Master, why do you still need to search for cards? He's already played all of the nice ones, hasn't he? I'm trying to think. Why is that? I'm too tired for this shit, man. What's going on? Yeah, let's just see what happens. Play Schmeegi. Armies move. Who cares? I can't believe you actually have a chance here. So, for an I would kill. Excuse me. And I would kill. That's 5. So let's have a look. I'm sure they'll write down the odds when he actually gets to the final move. Helm's Deep's put under siege. Pass. Helm's Deep's attacked. He's trying to see if he needs to gamble this turn or if he can wait till next turn. Witch King moves. Pass. Helm's Deep's attacked. Plays Cruel's Death against Sudden Strike. Swifty gets no hits. Bhilly rolls. Wow, that is a very, very, very good Cruel's Death. Jesus Christ. Here we go. Let's have a look at the odds. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 that would basically lose the game. Or very likely lose the game. Wait, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 against 6. So 6 versus 8. This ring's mine! So sad. What a game. The defensive Rohan. Oh, man. Oh, so disappointing. So disappointing for the free people. Oh my god. But yeah, thank you for sharing that game, Bhilly. That was crazy. Absolutely wild game of War of the Ring. And it's good to be back, people. I'll be playing my I think I'll try to make videos of my tournament games and try and do the occasional. I'm not going to do weekly videos anymore, I don't think, until I have more free time. But yeah, I'll be making more videos. Let's have a quick look at the stats here. Righty. These aren't particularly exciting, and these don't mean anything. So yeah, getting nothing from that. But anyway, good to see you all. I love you. Bye.